What is the funniest shat you've ever seen? This kid was bugging my friend, so she lunged at him like she was going to attack him. He turned to run and ran face first into a pole. She started laughing and turned to run away because the teachers were headed our way and ran face first into another pole. Both ended up in the nurse's office with matching bloody noses, and I laughed so hard I had an asthma attack. This drunk dude at a bar was telling a group of us that there was a guy sitting in a chair outside staring him down. Our friend had poor eyesight, and it didn't help that he was piss drunk, but he was absolutely convinced that the guy outside wanted to fight him. We looked outside onto the patio area, and sure enough, there was a guy in a chair with an evil look on his face, facing the window to the bar. I should also add that this was close to Halloween, and the guy sitting in the chair was a stuffed scarecrow with a pumpkin for a head, with a mean face drawn on it. We almost let our friend loose on the thing, but it was fucking hilarious watching him rant about how he was going to kill the guy, and to watch his back because the scarecrow probably had friends with him. Once, during college, a group of us saw two blind people walk into each other, and one bounced off and landed in a trash can. Obviously, this was a shock to both, and the trash can blind person shouted, "What are you blind?" which was met with a very apologetic, "Yes." I will never laugh that hard again. Hell, I'm laughing at it again now just typing this. The one time I didn't have my dash cam going. I saw two deer bolt out of the woods and make graceful, flying leaps over the two-lane road like it was a Bambi movie. The third deer was not so lucky and more like something from Tarzan. It jumped higher and caught its neck around a vine. Swung out high over the road, reaching its epic apogee right in the middle and doing a somersault. Smacked down hard on its side, then ran off like nothing happened. At work in the lab one day, a senior coworker is up on a ladder and tries to pull a 60 pounds power supply unit that cost $70,000 out of the rack we were repairing. The thing falls 7 feet, annihilates a table and another 35K worth of equipment, and slams on the floor. The coworker looks down from his perch and says, "Cha-cha real smooth," and goes back to work. I fucking lost it. I work for a multi-billion-dollar defense company that had about 50 replacements in the back room. No big deal. But his absolute do not give a F response nailed me. We were bringing lunch to the teachers at school and my daughter announced that we made a special soup for Mr. S because he's a virgin. Mr. S is a vegan. A few years ago, my entire extended family went to spread my grandmother's ashes at the beach, and when we waded in about knee-deep, my brother threw the ashes into the air instead of tipping them into the water. He got smacked with a face full of grandma, started crying, and then had to dive into a wave fully clothed to get her off of him. He was 30 years old. It must have been 10 seconds in total, but I, a grown woman, peed myself laughing, and it was a fantastic send-off for her. Posting for my mom. Unfortunately, I didn't exist yet when this happened. So my aunt, mom's sister, is an incredibly awful person. She has a voice like Ricky's mom in Better Off Dead, was horribly spoiled by her grandparents, the first girl born in 4 generations, and is just vindicatively mean. She's the kind of person who goes well out of her way to demean people and convince people everyone hates you. She's also 5 feet 2 inches and over 300 pounds. One day at a family gathering, she goes to sit on a wicker chair. The chair disintegrates under her. She then, while still on the floor, angrily looks at her mother, owner of the once chair, and yells, "What the hell is wrong with your chair?" My mom had to run out of the room. She was laughing/crying so hard. When I was in college, I saw a monkey dangling its tail down a bolster and a dog trying to bite it, but whenever the dog came close to bite it, the monkey lifted its tail in the air, leaving the dog baffled and angry. It went on for several minutes. It was hilarious.